Well, the ACU Speedway Star Championship starting to really bubble up in the 350 class, I think. Tremendous race there. Let's see what happens in this one. And this is where Jason Handley meets Tony Atkin once again. No Matthew Class in this one, no Ricky Scarborough. Mitchell Godden goes, and Mitchell, of course, is on 18 points, so he's very close. Had a second and third already here this afternoon. Alan Bagshaw goes, Richard Knight, Steve Simmons, Tony Stark, Paul Orton, and Roger Clark. So the gate goes out, Mitchell Gordon gets a little bit of a wheelie off the line, but it's Jason Handley up the inside. Tony Atkin goes with him this time. Mitchell Gordon in that third spot. So Jason Handley then leads the charge around the top there. Tony Atkin goes to the outside. There's a long Tony Stark and Roger Clark behind him. So Jason Handley gets away of that battle for second spot. Tony Atkin takes it back again and goes after the leader. But Mitchell Gordon riding a very nice and tidy line around that bottom bend in that third place. And it's not going to give up on that second spot. So Jason Handley and his first, Tony Atkin second, Mitchell Gordon third, Tony Stark fourth, Clark fifth. And behind him, number 137, and that's Alan Bagshaw. So then, Jason Handley going superbly here, bidding to have his third win of the afternoon. Tony Atkin with one win in second place. Looking to do something around the points in the mountain to the rider ahead of him. Still Mitchell Gordon. No change, Tony Stark is fourth. Third ahead of Roger Clark, number 186, the full eight. So then, the leader. This time around he'll see the last lap flag, and it's Jason Handley there. Down the Tony Atkin, and Mitchell Gordon in turn seems to be holding off. Tony Atkin seems to be holding off. Now, when we lose off to the left, it's the leader, the man who's led from the beginning, number 95 it is, Jason Handley, third victory of the afternoon. Tony Atkin in a great second place, a equally great ride for Mitchell Gordon in third. Tony Stark is going to get the fourth spot. In first place, number 95, Jason Handley. In second place, number 10, Tony Atkin. In third place, number 9, Mitchell Gordon. In fourth place, number 18, Tony Stark. In fifth place, number 186, Paul Adden. In sixth place, number 91, Steve Simmons. In seventh place, number 444, Roger Clark. In 8th place, number 137, Alan Bagshaw. No other finishers. Winner's time, 1 minute 41.2. 1 minute 41.2. And race 24 coming up. This one supported by Ross and Max Wharton. And in this one, we have Gerald Short and Steve and David Wright going with Nigel Newman as replacement riders. Mark Taylor goes, and remember Mark Taylor sitting in joint second spot at the moment. You've just seen Jason Handley score another victory, so he's had 3 wins. And Tony Atkin has another second to add to his score. That means another 10 points. Now Mark Taylor needs to match that to stay equal to Tony Atkin. And of course, if he could score a win, second win here, then he would move ahead of Tony Atkin into second spot on his own. So then, a lot at stake here. David Wright currently sitting in fourth spot. There we go then. Everybody eager to get away. David Wright making a good start on the inside. We're looking for Wayne Broadhurst to make up for a little bit of lost ground. Mark Taylor's right there with him as they come round the bend for the first time. So then, Wayne Broadhurst leads. On the outside is Lloyd and it's Mark Taylor on the inside, half a bike's length ahead of Wayne Broadhurst. This is going to be quite a race between these two. So a little bit of a bump, call them out on that bottom corner. Wayne Broadhurst lost a little bit of ground there. There's Roy Sizemore now in second place. The leader is Mark Taylor out in front. So Mark Taylor then. We're looking for Wayne Broadhurst to make his way back through. He's lost a lot of ground when he found that bump on the exit from the bend. And he's got a lot of ground. David Wright now working his way through, trying to get through the second spot. He's joint second spot at the moment on the inside, but out in front. Mark Taylor is in. Coming through into fourth place, and Wayne Broadhurst in fifth at the moment, looking to move through the field and make up for that lost ground. Look at Gerald short. Gerald's going after that third spot. Mark Taylor in front. David Wright in second place. Gerald short. One more lap to go. And Stuart again. Closer in that third spot. He's sitting in fourth at the moment. Wayne Broadhurst in fifth now. And David Wright makes the challenge for the lead, doesn't quite get there. Mark Taylor hooks the tight inside line, hoping to go for victory down here. Is it going to be Mark Taylor? It is Mark Taylor. David Wright in second spot. Gerald Short in third. In fourth place is Stuart Wayne Broadhurst. Then back a little bit to Dave Mander.
From the clerk of the course about flight cutting, apparently it's becoming more and more pronounced, particularly on the bottom corner, and a general warning to all riders from the clerk of the course that he will not tolerate flight cutting.
The results?
Flight cutting, that is. Sorry Tony, I've interrupted your results.
No indeed Brian, no problem. A message from the clerk of the course is important. We don't want anybody to get excluded for a race for going inside the markers, or indeed outside the markers if it comes to that. So then, race 24, the official verdict is that it was a win for number 170 Mark Taylor. In second place, number 38 David Wright. In third place, number 27 Gerald Short. In fourth place, number 172 Stuart Dent. In fifth place, number 158 Wayne Broadhurst. In sixth place, number 250 Dave Mander. In seventh place, number 12. He said, anxiously looking to see who number 12 is. It's Nigel Newman, of course, the addition. In 8th place, number 231, Roy Sizemore. In 9th place, number 90, Ben Morby. In 10th place, number 59, Martin Stott. And the winner's time, 1 minute, 37.1. Let's give you those numbers again. 170, 38, 27, 172, 18, 250, 12, 231, 90, and 59. Time again, 1 minute 37.1, and across to Brian for the 500 sidecars.
Right, thank you Tony. Race 25 supported by Greyhound Plantire of Knockin Heath, and race 25 is the one that something's got to give, because we've got Mal Goodwin and Gary Rocknell, number 30, on a maximum score of 14 points, and we've got Paul Miller and Dave Collin on a maximum score of 14 points. We've also got Chris Salisbury, who's having a superb afternoon, Ricky Neal, Simon Beard and Dave Carter. So who's it going to be as they go into the first turn? It is Miller. Second place, Chris Salisbury having another good ride up in third place. But as they go into the bottom turn, it is Miller and Colin who lead by about 5 metres as they go up the back straight. From still there in second place, Mal Goodwin and Gary Rocco. And is it going to be a fairly to the final? I don't know. Dominated this one. And Goodwin absolutely on the limit on that bottom turn, but there's nothing he can do about Paul Miller and Dave Collin. They lead by about 10, 15 metres up the back straight from Mal Goodwin and Gary Rockner in second place. In third place, it is super ride. Behind them, Simon Beard and James Croft. And behind them, Ricky Neal and Neil Potnell. But Miller it is. Remember 2 years ago on this field, he looked to have the championship sewn up, and right at the last minute he had a puncture, and Kevin Lloyd won it that day. So Paul Miller absolutely superb this afternoon. And at the moment, well, who would bet against him keeping the title that he won in 1995? But Mal Goodwin and Gary Rocco haven't given up yet. They're still there in second place. Chris Salisbury and Gary Houston in third. Second flag at the ready. The man is Paul Miller and Dave Collins. Second, Mal Goodwin and Gary Rocco. Third place goes to Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. And in fourth place, number 4, Simon Beard and James Croft, followed by Ricky Neal and Dave Carter. Paul Miller and Dave Collin. In second place, number 30, Mal Goodwin and Gary Rocco. In third place, number 418, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. In fourth place, number 4, Simon Beard and James Croft. In fifth place, number 11, Ricky Neal and Neil Pocknell. And in sixth place, number 67, Dave and Nigel Carter. Those numbers again are 17, 30, 418, 4, 11 and 67. The time, 1 minute 42.7, 1 minute 42.7, and the numbers again, 17, 30, 418, 4, 11 and 67. Right, we move on to race number 26, supported by Alex Williams Agricultural Contractors of Thornton. And in this we've got 22, Gary Lloyd. We've got 886, Pete Rowlands, 888, Derek Wiggins, 71, Brian Palmer, number 10, Tony Cook, and number 49, Brian Canning. It's 26, supported by Alex Williams. Well, we've got hands up, but starters bringing them into line. We've got Mike Gilbert and Dave Brown down on the start line there. Ben Henshaw pressing the button, and away they go. And a good start for Gary Lloyd. And as they go into the first turn, it is Gary Lloyd who leads from Brian Palmer in second place. And those two have already pulled out a substantial lead over the rest. Gary Lloyd is Brian Palmer in second. In third place, number 10, Tony Cook and Ronnie Stewart. But Gary Lloyd, having a super ride, pulls out about a 10 metre, 15 metre lead over Raz Palmer and son-in-law in the chair. But it's not over yet, but Gary Lloyd looks to have everything in control. Gary Lloyd it is then. Davies in the chair, into the top bend. Last lap flag at the ready. And those two are going to take the last lap flag to the bed in 25 and the last lap to go with 2 laps to go. The order in second place, Brian Palmer, and in third place, Tony Cook. In fourth place, number 886, Pete Rowland. In fifth place, number 49, Brian Canning. And in sixth place, number 888, Derek Wiggins. And Derek Wiggins. Still with that 15-20 metre lead over Brian Palmer. And as they come off the end, it is a win for number 22, Gary Lloyd and David. Number 71, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. In third place, number 10, Tony Cook and Ronnie. In second place, number 71, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. In third place, number 10, Tony Cook and Ronnie Stewart. In fourth place, number 886, Pete Rowlands and Phil Rowlands. In fifth place, number 49, Brian Canning and John Cookson. And in sixth place, number 888, Derek Wiggins and Christine Wiggins. Those numbers again, race 26 are 22, 71, number 10, 886, 49 and 888. The time 144.6, 144.6. It's a long, hard day. So, race 27. Who's going to win this? Well, the Goodwin lads certainly have got to be in with a chance. Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan maybe. Local fans, I'm sure, would like to see 887 Jim Rowlands and Mark Griffiths to the fore. Right, race 27. A little bit of to in and fro in on the line. And away they go. And bit of sideways on the outside. That was some Steve Tension, but as they go into the first turn, Goodwin leading, and Mark Thorpe in the chair as they go into the bottom turn. So Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe lead. From the Goodwin in second place, Kensington in third. Jim Rowland, a 4-star, back in fifth place at the moment. He's got a lot to do if he's going to get with a lead in 3. But Jim's making a big effort right now inside, but still Dawson, full leading from the Goodwins. Up from Tonbridge, so 2 Southern crews very much at the fore in this one. And the Goodwin boys making some impression on the leading pair as they go into the top corner. But it's still Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. Mike Reed coming on the run, takes the line, holds it round the bottom corner. So the order still the same. Reed leads from Goodwin's in second place. But the Goodwin boys, I feel sure, will push through on the inside on the top end. They hold the tight line and they're through. Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. And Paul Handley. And in fourth place, number 887, Jim Rowlands and Mark Griffiths. So the Goodwin boys lead. And well, I thought Steve Kensington was going to pull out. He's slow right down on the back straight. Still with a third place. The flag. Number 2, in fourth place, number 887, Jimmy Rowlands. Following him, number 78, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. And behind them, number 21, Norman Hames and Andy Hopkins. 7, Lester and Clive Goodwin. In second place, number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. In third place, number 2, Steve Kensington and Paul Handley. In fourth place, number 887, Jim Rowlands and Mark Griffiths. In fifth place, number 78, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. And in sixth place, number 21, Norman Hames and Andy Hopkins. The time 1 minute 45.3, 1:45.3.
And one win, 1/3 and 1/4 place. So things still pretty tight. A 2-point lead then for Mark Wadsworth over Graham Thomas at the moment. And Graham Thomas goes in the next race, in race 28. Glenn Stanton goes in this one, 811 in place of Ross Cope. They're away, and Graham Thomas is already heading for the front. The tall, upright figure of Graham Thomas on the antic as he comes around that top end. And already right out in front. So in second place is Steve Silent, and in third place it was Adrian Squirrell as they went past us. But a little bit of a sore out on the bottom bend, but I think it's still Steve Silent in contention there for a second spot. So then, Graham Thomas, twice the British champion in this class, and he's going to have a real go to capture it again in his second spot. Look at there, Steve Silent still there, and in 32, Adrian Squirrell in third, but the reigning champion, Carl Wilkes, trying to do something about that. Not had a happy day, Carl. Things haven't gone too well for him, but he's still out there. He's still battling for a place in this championship. Meanwhile, Graham Thomas comes down again. Nice little wheelie and goes down the back straight. Adrian Squirrell now up into second, and Carl Wilkes looking to come inside the second and third place man. Doesn't quite make it this time. So it's Adrian Squirrell second, Steve Silent in the third, Carl Wilkes in fourth as the leader comes around off the top end for the last time. He sees the last lap flag in fact. And Graham Thomas really doesn't seem to have it under control. Look at Carl Wilkes, definitely trying to make up some ground on the bottom bend there. And Graham Thomas is in trouble. Thomas is in trouble. He's pulled out on the far side. I can't see what the problem is, but he is out. And between that for number 32, Adrian Squirrell, just ahead of Carl Wilkes. And I think just behind him, Steve Silent. Well, what can you say about that? Tragedy. Graham Thomas on the far side. He's looking down at the machinery. He had that race totally under control. Shrewsbury in first place, number 32, Adrian Squirrell. In second place, number 248, Carl Wilkes. In third place, number 62, Steve Silent. In fourth place, number 116, Lee Gaydon. In fifth place, number 951, Steve Mander. In sixth place, number 124, Keith Strudwick. In seventh place, number 64, Chris Knowles. In eighth place, number 811, Glyn Stanton. In ninth place, number 144, Ray Purvis. And the winner's time, 1 minute 45.5. 1 minute 45.5. The numbers 32, 248, 62, 116, 951, 124, 64, 811 and 144. Roger Morgan, James Child, Richard Sims, David Knowles, Colin Howe and Jon Edwards will probably be going in this one, 154.
in there. I've just had a message from the clerk of the course officially that it doesn't show another interval, or it does show a short interval in the programme actually, that because it's 4 3/4 laps today, it's a long way round, it's taking time, we are going to proceed without the interval. So there will be no second interval.
Well, Dean Camier with the advantage. Jason Stott on his elbows. They come off that top end. And oops, he has a little moment, went wide, and Jason Stott comes through. Colin Howard is in that third place, and Colin Howard, of course, has had some very good outings. He was third last year in this championship, let's not forget. But it's Jason Stott out in front. Dean Camier in second place. Colin Howard in third. As they head around the top bend once again, it comes down towards us, and Jason Stott looking to make up for his disappointment in that tumbling street attack. In fourth place as they go past us, number 6 it was, Phil Ranson in the distinctive green leathers. So on the far side, Jason Stott then still with the advantage. Dean Camier still in second place. And once again, these three are completed by Colin Howe. That order as they come down the hill. They're in fourth place, number 6 Phil Ranson. Behind him, number 97, James Gerald. So Jason Stott then has only a few metres advantage over Dean Camier in that second spot. Dean is really urging on the machinery, trying to get closer and trying to push it right off the top there, but still hanging on in there. Still in third is Colin Howe. So Dean Camier from after in that second spot, looking to try and close up on number 94 on Jason Stott on the new track, KTM from Kidderminster. But at the moment, it doesn't look as though Jason can be caught. He comes wide. He has to in the lead. Jason Stott who wins. It's Dean Camier in second place. It's Colin Howe in third. It's Phil Ranson in fourth. In fifth place is James Gerald. And behind him, 180, Richard Sims. For Mail Shrewsbury as follows. In first place, number 94, Jason Stott. In second place, number 44, Dean Camier. In third place, number 322, Colin Howe. In fourth place, number 6, Phil Ranson. In fifth place, number 97, James Child. In sixth place, number 180, Richard Sims. In seventh place, number 51, Roger Morgan. In 8th place, number 57. We'll just check on that number. 67. Not 57 as I had written there. 67, of course, is David Knowles, not 65 as in your programme. And in 9th place, number 28, Sam Morley. And the winner's time, 1 minute 43.8. 1 minute 43.8. Let's go through those numbers once. In race 30. And as it stands, we have Mark Wadsworth with 3 wins. And really the man who's stamped his authority on this class here this afternoon. We have Graham Thomas now, who was on 34 points, but has scored no extra points after his 4th outing. So remains on 34 points. Number 32, Chris Phillips, will have added to his score. And that 12 points for a win will certainly push him. Mark Wadsworth out in front, Richard Smith on his heels. So that, Mark Wadsworth. Lee Street in third, and Lee Street moves through into second. Richard Smith takes second place back. But out in front, untroubled by the struggles for second place, it's Mark Wadsworth with the advantage. Mark Wadsworth from Ludlow on the Morris Honda new track. Really fly along in second place. In third, but just take a look at the challenge for that third spot, because Chris Phillips is working his way through. Get closed right up on the third place man, then lost a little bit of ground, sitting in 4th spot. Meanwhile, out in front, it's Mark Wadsworth. Great consistent racing from Mark Wadsworth here this afternoon. Richard Smith still in second place. And Chris Phillips decides to make another challenge for that third spot. Going to try and go round the outside. side this time. Has he found a nice smooth line? It looks like he may have done. Roger Smith then just gets into that third spot as they come round towards us. This time, of course, the last lap flag. Mark Wadsworth Smith in second place. Chris Phillips in third. In fourth place, Lee Strait. Mark Rowe coming up with his intention. We wonder where Mark was because we'd expected him to be a lot nearer the front. But Mark Rowe through in the fifth spot. Meanwhile, to our left, already the leader is approaching off the top then. It is going to be another victory for 3-4-4. Mark Wadsworth. Richard Smith scores another second place. In third, Chris Phillips in fourth. Number 3-4-4, Mark Wadsworth and another 12 points, taking him up to 48. In second place, number 33, Richard Smith, another 10 points, taking him up to 40. In third place, number 42, Chris Phillips. In fourth place, number 30, and number 30, of course, Mark Rowe. In fifth place, number 75, Lee Street. In sixth place, number 621, Mark Clayton. In seventh place, number 3, Simon Davey. In eighth place, number 2, Rob Almond. In ninth place, number 23, Richard Lively. In 10th place, number 154, Jon Edwards. And the winner's time was 1 minute 40.9. 1 minute 40.9. Let's run.
We look for Jason in the blue leathers, and as they get away, Handley, Taylor, and Taylor leads as they go into first turn. Jason Handley is second, and also up there is Mitch Gobb. But as we look to our left, in third place, Tony Stott, but it's Handley once again who leads as they go round the bottom turn, and Handley pulling away substantially as they go off the back straight from Mitch Gobb in second place. Still there in third place, number 18, Tony Stott, and Tony Stott goes down with lost Tony Stott on the top there. The yellow flag goes out. Back in the race, so Gerald short up into third place. Still, number 95, Jason Handley with a substantial lead over second place man, number 9. In third place, Gerald short. In fourth place is Mark Taylor. Behind Mark Taylor. Fifth place is number 148, Graham Lowe. But Handley, absolutely superb this afternoon. The top turn. The last lap flag at the ready, and it's Handley by some 30. 40 metres from the stop. Jason looks behind him. He knows where this is. He knows he's getting under control. Another 60, 70 metres. Then we've got Gerald Short and behind Gerald Short. It's still Mark Taylor and Graham Lowe. But Handley is starting to lap riders. He has been absolutely superb. Can he retain the ball through the semi-final and the final? Jason Handley takes the checkered flag in fine style. In second place, number 9, Stott. In third place, 27, Gerald Short. It's gone. In third place, number 27, Gerald Short. In fourth place, number 170, Mark Taylor. In fifth place, number 148. In sixth place, number 59. In seventh place, number 18. And in eighth place, number 174. The time, 1 minute 41.8, 1 minute 41.8, Sons Haulage Contractors of Shrewsbury. Away we go. Who's going to get it? Well, Wayne Broadhurst certainly a bad start and going backwards right at the back of the pack as they go into the first turn. It is Dave Mears leading, and Dave comes off the bench. In fourth place, it is 186 Paul Orr, but Darren Pugh moving through into second place. Dave Wright though, snapping at his heels, but out in front, number 139, Dave Mears leads by some 40 metres. Dave Wright and behind Dave Wright up into fourth place now, jumps Market Drayton man. Number 91 Steve Simmons, behind him number 186 Paul Horton, and behind Paul Horton is 137 Alan Bagshaw. Swapping and changing on the back straight. Eight, and still Dave Mears goes on relentlessly, increasing his lead over Darren Pugh as they come off the bottom bend, or it's just off the top bend. The last lap. Second place. Then Dave Wright. Down to the fourth place now. And that's still number 186, Paul Orr. Well, Wayne Broadhurst fell in a disappointing ride in this one, back in 6th place. But it's Dave Mears who's going to come off the top end and take the second place. From second place, third place, second place, 7-11, Darren Pugh. In third place, number 38, Dave Wright. In fourth place, number 186, Paul Orton. In fifth place, number 91, and that is, I've lost myself, Steve Simmons, of course. In sixth place, number 158, Wayne Broadhurst. In seventh place, number 58, Richard Ashworth. And in eighth place, number 137, Alan Bagshaw. And in ninth place, number 444, Roger Clark. The time was 1 minute 42.6, 1 minute 42.6, and the numbers again we changed the program is the Tommy Palmer. Number 21 is replaced by number 12, Nigel Newman. So we've got Ben Morby, Dave Mander, Tony Atkin, Steve Morris, Jon Underwood, Nigel Newman, Neil Taylor, Roger Lobb, Roy Sizemore, and Stuart Dent, and we're looking for Tony and Tony Atkin to take them off the bottom. Stuart Dent and Atkin. Before this race started, in third place in the 350 chase on 32 points. So Tony Atkin needs the points if he's going to retain that challenge for the championship. But Tony Atkin absolutely superb. Behind Stuart Dent, number 34, Steve Morris, down from the Lake District. In fourth place, number 37, a man from the opposite end of the country, Roger Lobb, up from Cornwall. Let's look at Atkin. He is absolutely superb. Lead by some half distance. Well, Steve Morris, good to watch. Over at the Lake Mazer a few weeks ago, he was absolutely super to watch, and he's value for money, all entertainment. Tony Atkin it is, who goes into the last one. In fourth, number 37, Roger Lobb, and behind Roger Lobb, number 231, Roy Sizemore. Tony Atkin, off the bench. In race 23, he'll be pleased with that, followed by Morris, and very close there for fourth. It's the on the finish line judge for the result of that one, but no doubt about the winner. Race 33, a win for number 10, Tony Atkin. Place number 34, Steve Morris. In third place, number 172, Stuart Dent. And in fourth place, number 37, Roger Lobb. In fifth place, number 231, Roy Sizemore. And in sixth place, number 12, Nigel Newman. Seventh, number 90, Ben Morby. And in eighth place, number 250, Dave Mander. In ninth place, number 77, Jon Underwood. Those numbers again are numbers 10, 34, 172, 37, 231, 12, number 90, number 250, and number 77. That race sponsored by Duncan Wheeler. We're on to race 34 with 500 sidecars, and it's over to Tony.
Thank you, Brian. This one's sponsored by Phil's Motorcycles from Welsh Pool, and looking across, they're on the line already. And Gary Lloyd goes in this one, so does Malcolm Goodwin, both on 19 points. This is going to matter. And Gary Lloyd makes the best of the start, so it's Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins with the advantage at the moment. Not too far away, just behind back on the Gary Russell car. And third place, and Tony Cook and Ronnie Stewart. So then, already the outfits have closed up as they go round that bottom bend and power up the hill. It's Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins now from Persia. But look at the challenge in the second place crew. Look at Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Russell going for it. Trying to look anyway through the back of the through. And they hang on to it. Third place is Tony Cook. Oh, we look again, and Gary Lloyd forced to go very wide on that bend. Sometimes that's where something flew up the Goodwin outfit. Couldn't see what it was, but if we look across to the the far side. It's Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall with the advantage. It's Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins now in that second spot. In third place is still Tony Cook and Ronnie Stewart. And in fourth place, just behind Jim Rowlands and Mark Griffiths. So they're really going for home now. Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall, they seem to have established themselves a healthy lead now over Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins, and there's not a lot in the second place crew. In fact, maybe they got problems because it looks as though they're in danger of losing their second spot. Meanwhile, Malcolm Goodwin goes on his way. Gary Lloyd still hanging on to that second spot, but it looks to me as though Tony Cook is going to challenge hard around that bend. And gets nearer and nearer. Gary Lloyd on the racing line. Tony Cook couldn't find a way round. They go into the top bend once again. Still out in front and looking for a win here. It's Anthony number 30. It's Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall. Gary Lloyd in second place. And very, very tight for third spot between Tony Cook and Ronnie Stewart and Jim Rowlands and Mark Griffiths. In first place, number 30, Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockall. In second place, number 22, Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins. In third place, by a very slim margin, number 887, Jim Rowlands and Mark Griffiths. In fourth place, number 10, Tony Cook and Ronnie Stewart. In fifth place, number 11, Ricky Neal and Neil Pocknell. And in sixth place, outfit number 21, Norman Hames and Andy Hopkins. And the winner's time was 1 minute and 45 seconds. 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Number one bike has gone bang and he's either done the rings or the piston or something. So we all saw he scored no points, but he has got the spare and he is going to come out on the spare in the semis and the final.
And it's Raz Palmer who leads the charge from the start. And Raz obviously keen to get a win here if he possibly can. They're coming around the top. So it's Raz Palmer and Danny Hoff with the advantage. We got Brian Camier. And then just in third place it was Mike Reed as they went past us. But look at this, second, third and fourth crews very, very tight indeed on the far side. But out in front, Raz is doing the business. Brian Palmer and Danny Hoff, the 1993 British champions, really going well here. It's still Brian Camier and in third place number 78, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. But it's not settled yet, second, third or fourth places I would suggest. But out in front, really going superbly. Brian Palmer and Danny Hart. Brian, of course, has scored a fifth place. Cecil Taylor is best in that. I think Cecil had a fourth going back a few years. And Brian has been the best in recent years in the European competition. So Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg out in front. This time around they'll see the last lap flag. One more lap to go. They've really got quite a bit at the moment. In that second spot, final cost to Grace Hagan. Really going well now. Starting to pull away just a little, and it's now become a battle for third place. But we look across to the far side. It's Brian Palmer, the driver. Is Danny Hogg, the passenger. They're coming off the top end. Victory there for Atkin. Number 71. Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. In second place. Brian Canning and John Cookson in third. If this gentleman takes the checkered flag, he needs to put his helmet on, I think is site significant. Correctly attired for racing, pushed across the line, and I think a finisher. So the results then of race 35. In first place, outfit number 71, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. The cheers rise to my left, there, the fans are down there. In second place, number 78, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. In third place, number 49, Brian Canning and John Cookson. In fourth place, number 67, David and Nigel Carter. And in fifth place, the only other finisher, number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. And the winner's time, 1 minute 45.7. 1 minute 45.
Approaching the climax of the meeting with the semi-finals and the final, but we've got one more race, race 36. Back to you, Tony.
Thank you, Brian. Right then, race 36 gets underway. And Paul Miller hits the front. There's no doubting this man's determination. Looks like Simon Beard was up there in contention as Steve Henry's in his third spot. Very good afternoon, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. Delighted to see that. They've been 500 racing for, that's about a season of it, I think, not very long, going well here. So then, Paul Miller looking for another victory. Paul Miller with as we look across, it looks as though Steve Kenchington has come through, and Simon Beard now relegated to third spot. Looks like something here with a problem. Jerry Wiggins and Christian Wiggins all the way back there. In second, Chris Salisbury comes closer to the third place man, but doesn't quite get there yet. He's still in that fourth spot. As we look across to the far side, and it's number 4 in third place. It's Simon Beard and James Croft. So, and in front then, it's Andrew Sutton, and it's Paul Miller and James Collins. And the number 2 is Steve Kenchington in second place. And Chris Salisbury's gone through to third, Simon Beard in 4th. So then, Chris Salisbury looking to put the seal on a good afternoon for this crew. Closing up on the second place now, but only one more bend to go, I think. And Dave Collin in second place. Number 2, Steve Kenchington. In third place, Chris Salisbury. In fourth place, Simon Beard. In first place, outfit number 17, Paul Miller and Dave Collin. In second place, outfit number 2, Steve Kenchington and Paul Hannam. It's Hannam apparently, not as in your programme. In third place, number 418, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. In fourth place, outfit number 4, Simon Beard and James Croft. In fifth place, number 886, Pete Rowlands and Phil Rowlands. And in sixth place, number 888, Derek Wiggins and Christian Wiggins. And the winner's time was 1 minute 44.8. 1 minute 44.8. A lot of frantic work.
Chris Phillips somewhere in the middle, looking for Graham Thomas. He doesn't stand out very well on the start, but I think he's about 2 in from the inside. Carl Wilkes in this one as well. Maybe Carl will go out in a blaze of glory. It looks as though his championship chances have gone, but I'm sure Carl will want to prove a point in the semis and the final if he gets to the final. So we look forward to an interesting race 37 with Mark Wadsworth, Chris Phillips, Graham Thomas and Carl Wilkes being the likely front runners. We look to our right and the tapes go up and away they go. And as they break, we see Graham Thomas in second place, but in front it is, well, it's Graham Thomas as they come off the bend. Already Mark comes through. And Graham Thomas and Mark Wadsworth absolutely side by side. They nearly touch as they go into the bottom turn, but what it is who leads, it's Graham up in second place. Those two are 1-2 at the moment, and Graham said to me before this race, he said, I know I've got to take points off the and those are close. And Graham Thomas is second at the moment. Alan's on the outside by Chris Phillips. Carl Wilkes is there in fourth place, and well, what? Chris Phillips comes through into second place, goes through on the inside of Graham Thomas on the top turn, but as we look to our left, Thomas in third, with Carl Wilkes in fourth, and behind Carl Wilkes is Colin Howe, but up the back straight Mark Wadsworth is on his way to win number 5 from 5 starts this afternoon. He gets us a little bit wide, a little bit tight to Mark up top then, but he's still there, Phillips is catching, playing to a mark where Chris Phillips is, and Mark will only go fast enough to win. Mark Wadsworth then leads the 250 semi-final. Chris Phillips in second, Graham Thomas in third, Carl Wilkes in fourth. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark looks behind, Chris Phillips at the line, semi-final. Chris Phillips second, Graham Thomas third, Carl Wilkes in fourth. In fifth place, Colin Howe, and in sixth place was 4-4 Mark Wadsworth. In second place, number 42, Chris Phillips. In third place, number 314, Graham Thomas. In fourth place, number 248, Carl Wilkes. In fifth place, number 322, Colin Howe. In sixth place, number 75, Lee Street. In seventh place was, and I'm just getting it passed across, in seventh place was number 62, Steve Cyrus. And in 8th place was 621 Mark Clayton. In 9th place was number 2 Rob Almond, and in 10th place was number 180 Richard Sims. The time for that one was 1 minute 42. 1 minute 42. Knows he's in with a chance of a rostrum place. Is he going to equal the second place of 1994 or not? Richard Smith, Jason Stott. Jason certainly will have a point to prove in this one, and certainly he'll have a point to prove in the final when he comes up against Mark. Mark Rowe in Camier, Adrian Squirrell. Who's it going to be? Away we go, and we are looking for Richard Smith, but as it is still me, and problem over on the far side. It is Adrian Squirrell as they go in the bottom turn, and Jason tries to go around the outside of Dean Camier, which he does. So Jason Stott takes it up. I think the man who went out was Keith Strodwick, but tremendous battle up front. Jason Stott gets it almost up. Goes wide, they're joined at the front by Adrian Squirrell, and have the steam in this one to get with a lead in 3, and well, Richard Smith going backwards at the moment in 4th spot, but what a super scrap for the lead. Jason Stott it is from Dean Camier in 2nd already. No, Richard Smith back in 4th. In this place, Mark Rowe. Dean Camier goes back on the bottom corner, and Smith comes through into 3rd. Rowe comes through into 4th, and suddenly Dean Camier is back in 5th. Checkers right at the ready. 94 it is. Jason Stott, 32, 2nd place 33. It's 3rd place I should say, 33. Richard Smith. 4th place, number 30, Mark Rowe. Race 38, a win for number 94 Jason Stott. In 2nd place, number 32 Adrian Squirrell. In 3rd place, number 33 Richard Smith. In 4th place, number 30 Mark Rowe. In 5th place, number 44 Dean Camier. In 6th place, number 6 Phil Ransom. In 7th place, number 3 Simon Davey. In 8th place, number 116 Lee Gaden. In 9th place, number 951 Steve Mander. The time was 1:42.9, 1:42.9 or 91 Steve Simmons. Well, Jason Handley already with 4 heats, 4 wins this afternoon. He certainly looks the favourite for the 350 title. Dave Mee has been going superb all afternoon, number 139, and they line up, and Dave Brown just getting them into line, getting them in order. As soon as Mike Kilburn walks away, they've got to be prepared to lace, and somebody with a dragging clutch there, I would think, could go. So, Dave Mears it is who leads as they go into the bottom turn, but here comes Handley. Handley round the outside, but it's Dave Mears on the inside. But as they go round that bottom turn, Dave Mears has to give way to Jason Handley, who goes right round the outside, but Dave Mears is on the inside line. But Handley, once again, absolutely superb round that bottom turn. Handley moves. But it's Handley. 4 rides, 4 wins. It looks as though he's going to have 5 rides and 5 wins. Handley leads on the top turn at half distance. Which goes right. Then Darren Pugh. And behind Darren Pugh, Roger Lobb. But Handley looks to have it under control. Wide on the top. He took the angle. And up the back straight with half a lap to go into the final with a maximum score. Jason Handley then, off the top there, number 95, big win. Number 139 goes third place, number 77, Jon Underwood. Fourth place, number 74. And that's 2-5, 79 was number 231, Roy Sizemore. 5, Jason Handley. In second place, number 139, Dave Mears. In third place, number 77, Jon Underwood. In fourth place, number 34, Steve Morris. In fifth place, number 231, Royce Sizemore. In sixth place, 711, Darren Pugh. In seventh place, number 38, Dave Wright. In eighth place, number 37, Roger Lobb. And in ninth place, number 186, Paul Orton. The time was 138.5, 138.5.
Lowe, Dave Mander, Tony Stark, and Nigel Newman. That's the field. This is race 40 in your program. Now the 350s, Gerald Short gets a good start. Broadhurst skating well this time, but up the inside is Tony Atkin with the advantage. And Tony Atkin already slipped into a few metres advantage as he comes off the top band. That's his main role. Broadhurst knows he's got a lot to do to make an impact on this final. Tony Atkin takes the first place back in. Broadhurst in second, Mark Taylor in third as we look across to the far side. Mitchell Gordon comes through into fourth place. And that's the way they lie as they come around that top bend. But out in front of it, Tony Atkin. Then Gerald Short, then Dave Mander and Tony Stark. And a little way back in amongst that battle is also Graham Lowe. So then, Tony Atkin, man who's spent a lot of time racing speedway in the past few years, says he's going to concentrate on the ground. That'll be good for us. Still there in second. Mark Taylor in third. Mitchell Gordon lurking in fourth place. Really look as though he's waiting for the opportunity to slip by. Gerald Short still there in that fifth spot. Tony Stark's behind him in sixth. But already we've got Tony Atkin pretty much on his own now. Mark Taylor gets through in second. Mitchell Gordon goes through the third. Broadhurst drops the fourth. Gerald Short and through sixth is Tony Stark. Now let's see, is Mitchell Gordon going to do anything about the guys ahead of him? Let's see, one more bend to go, the checkered flag goes out. Victory surely for Tony Atkin here. Mark Taylor in that second spot. Mitchell Gordon looking for second but not getting there. Mark Taylor in second. Mitchell Gordon is third. Broadhurst is fourth. Gerald Short is cruising across the line. I don't think he got fifth. I think he may well have got sixth. It was Graham Lowe, I think, who got fifth. Number 10, Tony Atkin. In second place, number 170, Mark Taylor. In third place, number 9, Mitchell Gordon. In fourth place, number 158, Wayne Broadhurst. In fifth place, number 148, Graham Lowe. In sixth place, number 27, Gerald Short. In seventh place, number 18, Tony Stark. And in eighth place, number 250, Dave Mander. And the winner's time, 1 minute and 35 seconds. 1 minute. So they're coming into line then for the first of the 500 sidecar semi-finals. And now Lloyd right in the middle. It looks like Paul Miller's gone from the outside, but he doesn't get the best of the starts. It's Gary Lloyd who powers up the straight ahead of Paul Miller in second spot. It's like Chris Salisbury involved in that battle for third place, but it's Gary Lloyd out in front. Paul Miller then in second place. Danny Cook in third. Finding away there for that fourth spot at the moment, but Coney Cook is ahead of him, and in fact it looks as though Chris Salisbury's dropped back a little bit there to fifth place, and that means that Ricky Neal in fact has established himself in fourth. So then, out in front, Gary Lloyd. Still Coney Cook in that third spot, and these three outfits not very far apart. And look at Paul Miller. He seems to really gain a few lengths as they go up the hill, and it's Paul Miller challenging around the outside. Gary Lloyd out in front. That's Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins with the advantage. They have to race the line. Paul Miller and Dave Collin in second place. Are we going to see anything? We do. It's Paul Miller and Dave Collin who take the lead. In second spot now, Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins who go round the bottom there. There's still Tony Cook and Ronnie Stewart in third. Gary Lloyd not giving up, closes up on the top end, but it really does look as though Paul Miller and Dave Collin now this gets them out under control of the moment, and there's not much in it. Gary Lloyd in second, Tony Cook in third. In fourth is Ricky Neal, in fifth is Chris Salisbury. So the reigning champions Paul Miller and Dave Collin maintain their unbeaten record here this afternoon and go to the final unbeaten. The checkered flag goes out. Victory there for Collins. Second place to Gary Lloyd and Jason Handley. Third place to Tony Cook and Roger Stewart. Fourth place to Ricky Neal and Neil Popnor. And behind them, number 418 Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes from Shrewsbury. In first place, number 17 Paul Miller and Dave Collin. In second place, number 22 Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins. In third place, number 10 Tony Cook and Ronnie Stewart. In fourth place, number 11 Ricky Neal and Neil Popnor. In fifth place, number 418 Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. In sixth place, number 49 Brian Canning and John Cookson. And the winner's time, 1 minute 43.5. 1 minute 43. Second 500 sidecar semi-final gets underway, looking across to the far side, immediately leaping to the fore. It looks like Malcolm Goodwin with the advantage as they come into the first bend. So Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockle have been going so well here this afternoon. Behind them is Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan in second place, determined to have a good outing here, and they've certainly been going well. They're in that second spot, but look at that, they're almost swallowed up by two outfits as they go up the back straight. Steve Kenchington is one of those two outfits, and there are three or four of them all battling away for a third and fourth and fifth place. Steve Kenchington in third, Brian Palmer in fourth, and Brian Palmer sizing up those three outfits ahead, looking for a charge at the back straight there. Not quite getting there, moving into second place. It's Steve Kenchington who moves into second. Earl Cox drops back to third, and in front the leader is still number 30 in Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockle. In fifth place as they go past us, Jim Rowland. So looking across to the far side. Well, we believe that Simon Beard in fact didn't take his place in this race. We'll pick up on that in a minute. We think it's Mike Reed. Still with a handsome few lengths, just all they need to stay ahead of outfit number 2. Steve Kenchington with in the chair, remember Clive Goodwin. And round the top they come round towards us once again, and number 30 it is, Malcolm Goodwin, Gary Rockle again. And number 2. So Steve Kenchington in his first national final, we've got Goodwin in the chair, finishes second in his semi-final. First place, outfit number 30, Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Rockle. In second place, outfit number 2, Steve Kenchington with Clive Goodwin in the chair. In third place, outfit number 78, Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan. In fourth place, outfit number 71, Brian Palmer and Danny Hogg. In fifth place, outfit number 887, Jim Rowlands and Mark Griffiths. And in sixth place, outfit number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Thorpe. And the winner's time, 1 minute 48. 1 minute 44.8. 1 minute 44.8. Those numbers.
In the distinctive purple leathers, everything looks to be in order. We've had good starts all day, just one minor problem I think in one race, but excellent starts and no problems down there thanks to the team on the start line. They've done a stirring job. Right. Chris Phillips, I think, looks a little bit prominent up against the tapes. Maybe it's just that he's got those pink leathers and he stands out. But certainly Chris Phillips in the middle. But we'll be looking for Mark Wadsworth. We'll be looking for Chris Phillips, Richard Smith, and the rest of them. Jason, particularly, I think, will be out to prove a point. Remember, Graham Thomas is on his spare bike. And away we go. And we're looking for Wadsworth. And where is he? He's in front. What a magic start for Wadsworth. The Camier's on the inside. Jason Stott in third. But it's Mark Wadsworth. Stott and Chris Phillips. And into the bottom turn. Camier trying to get on terms with Mark Wadsworth. But Mark is just pulling away. And we got dust coming this way. It's the most dust we've all had all afternoon. But Wadsworth leads as they go into the top turn. Camier still there in second. Jason Stott in third. Thomas, he's out on his spare bike, remember, and at the moment he's back in 8th place. But Wadsworth leads by some 30 metres as they go up the back straight. Gene Camier, having one of the best rides you can this afternoon. In second place. Phillips goes up with the score on the inside of Smithy. But Smithy goes back on the inside on the bottom turn. And down goes Phillips. We've lost the teenager on the bottom turn. Chris Phillips has gone. So we're into the last lap. The red flag steps down. The race continues. We're on the last lap. Wadsworth leads in second place. In third place, it's Jason Stott. In fourth place, it's Richard Smith. But Wadsworth, he wheelies up the back straight. I expect a big wheelie off Mark. He's going to do the victory wheelie. Come on, Mark, pull the front wheel. No, he doesn't. He just the way instead. 6 right, 6 wins, 2 third. Camier second, Stott in third. Richard Smith fourth. Graham Thomas fifth. In sixth place, number 32, Adrian Squirrell. But what do you say? The man's won 11. Today he's won 12. The most titles ever by any British Grasstrack rider. Where we got the checkered flag from, I don't know. I think John Bungie must have given him that. I didn't think Minsterley Club could afford a Union Jack. Well, what a disaster for young Chris Phillips on the bottom turn. The lad rode superb all day, and when he come to the final, Chris went down. So, that will make interesting points adding up. In fourth place, number 33, Richard Smith. In fifth place, number 314, Graham Thomas. In sixth place, number 32, Adrian Squirrell. Now we're going to have the wheelie. Well done, Mark. In seventh place, number 62, Steve Syred. In eighth place, number 30, Mark Rowe. In ninth place, number 248, Carl Wilkes. The time, 1 minute 40, 1 minute 40, and those numbers again.
One more race to go. Let's see who's going to be crowned 350 ACU Speedway Star Champion for 1996. The crowding team are happy. Joe Shaw's in the middle. Mitchell Gordon making a good start up the inside here. In fact, it looks like it could be Mitchell Gordon, and it's going to get the Tony Atkin, who just breaks from him. Tony Atkin in front. David Mears in fourth, Mark Taylor in fifth. That's the order. Tony Atkin takes the lead. Back again. Jason Handley drops from the first to second and almost to third as he goes around that bottom bend. But Tony Atkin doing all he can to take some points off. Mitchell Gordon in fourth, David Mears in fifth, and it's Tony Atkin back in front, determined to have a win here over Jason Handley. He's been beaten by him twice this afternoon, and it's Tony Atkin looking to bring it in this point. Still in second place. Third place to one. David Mears. There's 2 points coming through, and Mitchell Gordon battling back at the fifth, back getting through to fifth place. So there, we look to our left. It's Tony Atkin out in front, and will be in front as they meet the last black flag. Jason Handley in second place. Jason knows what's going on here. So Tony Atkin in front, Jason in second place, Mark Taylor in third, David Mears in fourth, Mitchell Gordon in fifth. And we look across to the far side. It's Tony Atkin keeps looking over his shoulder. Where's that man Jason Handley is there? Well, I think Jason has done a little bit of arithmetic on the way round. Tony Atkin there that wins the final. Jason Handley in second place. In third place is Mark Taylor. Fourth place is David Mears. In fifth place, Mitchell Gordon. And behind him, that looks like Darren Hughes. In first place, number 10, that's Tony Atkin. And a splendid ride by Tony in second place. As Mitchell Gordon goes by. Number 95, Jason Handley. In third place, number 170, Mark Taylor. In fourth place, number 139, David Mears. In fifth place, number 9, Mitchell Gordon. In sixth place, number 711, Darren Pugh. In seventh place, number 34, Stephen Morris. In eighth place, number 27, Gerald Short. In ninth place, number 38, David Wright. In 10th place, number 77, Jon Underwood. And the winner's time, 1 minute 38.9. 1 minute 38.9. And I think Jason Handley has won that. because he has 70 points by finishing second place, and Tony Atkin, with a splendid ride in the final there, has ended up on 68, but it's a 2 points adrift for the championship.
Tony, can I just come in there? I need to see Lionel Cox or Grace Hagan at the PA van, please.
Unbeaten throughout his qualifying rides and in his semi-final. Here we go then. Whoops, and a little bit of a moment there for someone on the start line. Gary Lloyd making up another good start. It's Gary Lloyd with the advantage. Paul Miller close in the Gary Lloyd is behind. That is Gary Lloyd going for this one. Malcolm Goodwin in second place. Paul Miller in third. And this could matter for Paul Miller and Malcolm Goodwin, because Malcolm doesn't need to be too far away from these two. And we look across to the far side, and Gary Lloyd holds off Malcolm Goodwin as they go round that bend. There's Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins on the RCS Jawa. Out in front is Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Russell in second place. And looking desperate for one start, and man again, Palmer in third place, and Dave Higgins. Charles Wilkes, a tremendous day with Gary Hughes in the chair, and they're sitting in that fourth spot. And Malcolm Goodwin makes for a challenge. He's going to try the outside. Is he going to get there? They go into the top end. Gary Lloyd has the advantage. They go around the inside. It's a long way around for Malcolm Goodwin. And he doesn't try to get the inside. It doesn't work. It's still Gary Lloyd out in front. Malcolm Goodwin in second place. And this is desperate stuff on the last lap. Malcolm Goodwin then looking to desperately find a way around Gary Lloyd. Can he find a way? I suspect that Paul Miller knows that he keeps Malcolm Goodwin inside, he'll be okay. Gary Lloyd then goes to the line. Gary Lloyd is the win. Malcolm Goodwin in second. Paul Miller in third. Raz Palmer in fifth place for Salisbury. And in sixth place, that's going to be outfit number 11. That's going to be Steve Ketchington with Clark Goodwin. Overall result. No, we don't have the overall result. It's just been snatched away. Okay, I'll have that for you in a moment or two. The results then of race 45. In first place, number 22, Gary Lloyd and Dave Higgins. In second place, number 30, Malcolm Goodwin and Gary Russell. In third place, number 17, Paul Miller and Dave Collin. In fourth place, number 71, Raz Palmer and Danny Hogg. In fifth place, number 418, Chris Salisbury and Gary Hughes. In sixth place, number 2, Steve Ketchington and Paul Hannam. The winning time, 1 minute and 35 seconds. 1 minute and 35 seconds. Those numbers again, 22, 30, 17, 71, 418 and 2. Well, if you've got to leave, then we wish you a safe journey home. If you can spare just a few minutes, why not stay and join the celebrations for the ACU Speedway Star National Champions. And we'll be doing those presentations in a few minutes up on the trailer to our left.
Never the stage during the meeting that Dave has got a nice award for the Sidecar crew that have entertained us today. Not necessarily the net. I don't know who it is. I do know what the award is, and all I can say, Dave, most generous, thank you very much. You are now going to tell us the recipients of this award and why.
Well, I was stuck on two choices, but I made my decision well before the final. And put it this way, okay, I got down to buy a 500 share, but I could never repay the enthusiasm and support that all those guys gave me. And the recipient of a £100 cheque is Lionel and Grace, if they're trying to come forward.
Thank you, Dave. I think it's very well known in the Grasstrack world that Lionel hasn't had the best of health recently, and he's still undergoing treatment, and I know there's a lot more treatment to come. So, all I can say to everybody, Lionel, the best of luck with your treatment. Grace is the only lady competing here today, and come on, Grace, this guy, I know you know Dave. Yeah, I think everybody knows Dave. I'm sure you'd like to just say a few words. It's wonderful donation.
Well, I say thank you very much. It's justified, it's wonderful, and I thank the driver. I think it's brilliant.
Right, again, so Lionel Cox and Grace Hagan, the winners of the Ladies' Fight Award. I'm here today, they went through, we're all proud of them, they did us number 22, Lloyd and Dave Higgins. The last one take off the three-way staff presenting the awards. Right, yeah, I bet the riders are all chuffed on me because they're looking at a mic stuck under the nose. You wait till Wadsworth comes up. Well done, Dave. Well done, Gary. This thing, Lawrence and number one. Right, in second place today.
You always moan at me if I don't.
You can tell him he did last time he fell over last time. Today, second for Lester Goodwin and Gerald. Sorry, it's just a moment. Hold on, hold on, Gary.
Do you want a shot now?
We got him.
The guy who won it this time.
Yeah, it's not worth
Let's shout. Give up. Right, we're going to shout. Can everybody hear? Right, you don't keep quiet here. Right. Hey? Right. Yeah, you've heard us all down now. You've had enough. Right. He won it last year. He's won it again this year. Different passenger. Paul Manor and Dave Collin.
palm up there.
Look at that one. We actually got one. Don't worry.
You better warn her. You'll get drained. You rotten sod, Simcock. Not your love, that one. On that old video camera. You swear that over me, Miller, I'll have you money.
Right, let's see if we can just hang on Goodwin for the way, Right. Oh, well, we'll try again.
Once, no, we won't.
Right, so we'll try again. Where I take a step forward, forward,
You must be I'm really, really pleased, and I'd like to thank all my sponsors, because without them it wouldn't be possible. Thank you.
Carry on. Cheers, mate. I'll carry on. Right, Tony's decided I'm going to carry on. Right, we're going for the 350s now. Super 350 class today. And in third place, he's come a long way, so give him a big round of applause. Dave Mears.
Better than last year, Dave, wasn't it? I was having the old knife in last year, mate.
Well, I think Colin put in the programme that the South East were the area for the 350 class. I think the Northerners have proved him wrong today.
The old pie eaters.
He says he's got 2 out of 3 right, but I'm pleased to say the Northerners have proved him wrong. There's nobody more popular in this area than the guy who finished second today, Tony Atkin. Hi, John.
We keep trying, Brian. Every once in a while we get 10 seconds of success. You want to look at just going to try the microphone? Hang on, Green, what's the bottle?
Well done, Tone. Well done, mate. Just mate.
Right. I think they've got it in for me. I'm definitely going to be clerk of the course next year.
Can't understand your problem, Brian.
Feel free,
Right. Last year this guy had a super ride on this field. He had a win. He's come here today. He's 350 champion. He's Jason Handley.
It's ridiculous. Said he was blind.
Yeah. See these guys, they got
Makes me feel bad. I knew he was wrong. You.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? He gets married in 2 months' time, so he's taking champagne for that.
Where is she? Bring her up here. Not here. Right. I'm sure you're going to... Hey, come here. It's your first title. You don't get away with it that way. I'm sure you want to have a few words with these people here. It's great to see Northern riders win. I like the Southern riders, don't get me wrong. But there's more Southern riders than Northern riders. And it's great to see this guy win, it really is. So I'm sure you got a few words for these people here.
Yeah, well, thanks to Ray Morris for making me enter go so well, and Dave Lloyd for making me a good frame on the ride, alright?
I've got a video of a race, and he's talking on it. You're not talking about this. You're not the last.
You've had 200 metres of incident last year. So come again next year. We might try and run it again next year, you never know. Right, 250s, and I've got to say to Colin, he did get this one right because Shropshire did rather well. Not as well as we have done, but we did rather well. If Shropshire wasn't going to win it, there's one guy I would have loved to see win it. He's a great lad, he rides clean and tidy, he lives a long way from here, and I've always been a fan of his, I don't mind admitting. From Suffolk, Richard Smith. Second 2 years ago, third this time. And he won the 250 last year when it wasn't the championship. Well, there's been one or two riders very, very close to win the 250 over the past few years, notably Ian Rotter, Grant Fortner. Another guy who gets so close but has never won it. I thought it might be a day today. He had a spill, not to be, but he's had his best result ever. Second today, Jason Stott.
Somebody said to me, he's only won 2 each, he won't last forever, it's got to go in for it.
The winner of the 250, I let it out today that I started doing commentaries in 1976 and this guy started riding in 1976. So I suppose he's nearly 40. He is nearly 40. But he's still... I wish I was nearly 40. But he can still show the young ones how to do it. He's won 11 before today. He's coming today. He's now won 12. Mark Wadsworth. I'm going to have a kiss. Well done, go get the money.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks. That's a good list. I'll come out now. Okay. Do you want me to? Take it over and drink it. Enjoy it. Okay. Thank you. Yes, I'll try. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Well,
right, I know this bloke likes to talk.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. You get married away now.
You're nearly 40.
Right, okay.
Right, in the last 5 years, he's only won it twice, and both have been at Minsterley. So, a good omen. Minsterley, happy memories for you.
Oh, yes. Yes. I think what it was today, though, was that the Minsterley Club chose to exclude me from having a photograph in their programme. I just wanted to put it right. Hopefully they'll put me in next time.
Why?
Just to thank my sponsors, Honda, on here somewhere, NGK, Morris Lubricants, gentleman here, what's his name? U-Track, yes, thank you. But most of all, I think I ought to thank my father for putting so much time into the maintenance of the machine, and it's just gone absolutely fantastic today. What can I say, the bike's just gone brilliant. All I had to do was ride it.
There's somebody you should thank. Thank you, Mum, for making your buttons. I know over the years she supported you, she still loves the Grasstrack, she's here somewhere. Anne's here somewhere, I don't know where. So, thanks to Mark's Mum for making the buttons. Seriously, this guy, he really is a good ambassador to the sport. I've known him 20 odd years and he just goes on and on and on. Mark Wadsworth.
Well done.
That's it, catch on the cup.
Very well done. It really was anyway.